Start the show.
This is two bears, one cave. Speaking of hot and looking good. He's Bert Kreischer. I'm Tom Segura.
Let's just put the pedal to the metal and go. This is a perfect way to start off this show. 12 years in the making. It's gonna be a fucking shit show.
Everyone's gonna hate us.
100%. Cheers.
All right, welcome to Two Bears, One Cave. He is the Grand Wizard of Fun, and I am a nice guy. He's Bert. I'm Tom. Welcome to the show. Tell us about your weekend in
Atlantic City?
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't do a show.
No, I just went there to party.
Do that whole time. You're like, oh, I'm gonna ride a bike to. I was like, damn, you're gonna ride a bike 60 miles and then go fucking do a show?
65 miles.
Oh, I'm
Dude,
sorry.
It was such a fucking horrific idea. I would never do that again.
How hard was it?
It was impossible. It was so much harder than the marathon, but not physically.
What was the harder part?
Mentally, dude. It
Why?
was emotionally draining.
But can't you just like get going and
Dude,
cruise?
what, side hack trash cans?
You can't cruise?
No. First of all, New Jersey's roads suck dick.
Yeah.
New Jersey's roads are so bad. And if you're in New Jersey and you're trying to defend your goddamn state right now, you haven't been in New Jersey in 10 years.
Yeah.
Dude, or you definitely haven't ridden a bike in there. I felt like I had anal sex with the state. It was just, that bike seat was cramming my asshole so hard.
How long did it take you?
It took me 6 hours.
6 hours?
Dude, think about this. This is what got, the night before, we're talking, everyone in my green room's talking, and they're like, how long does it take? I go, I don't know. I hadn't thought any of this through. I hadn't thought any of it through. I had the bike, I had the outfit, and someone said, and I just flown from LA to Philly, right? Which is like 5 hours.
Yeah.
And they had said, I think it's going to take you 5 hours. And then someone in the room goes, wow, that's like, imagine if you had been on the plane today and you couldn't have drank and you just had to pedal the whole time. And I started having a panic attack. And I was like, I would have lost my mind. And they're like, just imagine if you can't talk to anyone. You can't have headsets on because you're in traffic. You
Because
can't.
you're like biking on highways and
on
stuff?
highways. We biked over the Ben Franklin Bridge.
How many people were biking?
About 2,500. We raised almost $1 million for
Really?
families of the fallen first responders.
Oh, Jesus.
I was one of the top fundraisers.
You were?
Yeah, because I passed a bucket around at my show and collected like $5,000, and so yeah,
You did that in Philly?
yeah, I just passed a bucket, and I passed a bucket, Tom. I go, all right, before I start the machine story, I'm gonna pass a bucket.
Philly's a dicey city to do that, and people are like, take some of that from me.
One of my camera guys was like, we should put a GoPro on there. I was like, I don't think we're gonna see that GoPro again. You know, someone in Philly been like, oh, I've got a brand new GoPro and $20.
20.
Fuck Santa Claus. So we passed around a bucket. We started the bike ride, went over the Ben Franklin Bridge, and I went down the Ben Franklin Bridge. I'm looking at my watch. My watch will tell me how fast I'm going. I'm going like 29 miles per hour. I'm like, dude, I'll be done this in an hour and a half. Then we go into the flat parts, and I'm just like going 12 miles an hour, just... Dude,
And then you're like, there's 43 miles to go.
At 14 miles or like 18 miles was the first break, and I went, I'm done. At 18 miles, I was like, I'm done. I didn't realize this. I had never ridden my bike 18 miles, which is really far.
Is this your bike?
It's my bike. Oh, it's the bike I got for the triathlon. Dude, it is top notch. It is literally one of the best Cannondale bikes you can buy.
It's so funny to look at you and just think of you as with like a top tier bike.
Dude, this bike, you can see this bike doing all the work for me. Like, we'd get downhill, my bike would be like, I got it. Stop pedaling. Just hold on. We'd go on an uphill. He's like, drop me in a lower gear, motherfucker.
Have you heard or seen these new e-bikes?
No.
The e-bikes that have like some type of electric motor with them. Oh. And they kick on and help where you need it, and then they dial it back when you don't.
Dude, I guarantee you there were some plus size women with e-bikes because
like way ahead of you.
By the way, I know what I'm saying is a hate crime. There were so many fat chicks beating me. Like you have no idea. You have no idea.
They were definitely on those
how
e-bikes.
many. You know all the things that you're not allowed to say about overweight women anymore. But I was yelling them in my head as they passed me.
Yeah.
I was like, "You fucking cow!" Like just. I was so angry, and they were just all beating me. I got beat by so many people. It got to the point where I was like, is something wrong with me physically? Like physically, like people would slow up because obviously, you know, some people knew me. They'd like slow up and be like, "Hey man, big fan. So tell me about Two Bears One Cave." Just right next to me. I'm like, and I couldn't speed up to get away from them. I was just stuck next to them. Like, sure, whatever you want to talk about, buddy. Dude, it was at 18 miles, I was done, right?
Yeah.
At 32 miles, I realized I had not chilled any of my water, and now it's hot. It's like 98 degrees on the road. It's so hot in Philly and in New Jersey. My water's so hot. All I want is cold water. I'm like freaking out. I pull into the 34-mile rest area, and I am met by the people at the Borgata who know I'm riding there. And they go, "Would you like a cold water?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And then one guy says to me, my dick hasn't got hard for a food ever. One guy says to me, "Would you like an ice cold Uncrustable?" And I went,
"What's an Uncrustable?"
"I'm sorry, you don't know what an Uncrustable?" Can you pull up a picture of an Uncrustable, please? Uncrustables are the greatest fucking invention. They're like dumplings for peanut butter and jelly. They're like peanut butter and jelly raviolis.
And you're aware of these? Like
am I aware of them? Are you? You've never had an Uncrustable, Tom?
Never.
Oh my God!
Is it like a Northeastern treat?
My mouth's actually fucking watering. I might go get Uncrustables today.
They sell them here?
They're amazing, Tom. They're in the freezer section, right? You then put them in your fridge. They're ice cold. What you can do is dunk them in an egg wash and then cook them up like a
dump them in a what?
Dump in like an egg wash and make them like a French toast on both sides, and it gets hot in the center. Tom, you've never had an Uncrustable?
Never.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, go get some.
That's like, I feel like this is what high school kids are like. You've never had a gay experience? We're all doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you ever do that? Did you ever like kiss a dick or anything like that?
No. By the way, I know what I'm saying is a hate crime, but
yeah.
I'm so old school that like when I hear people say stuff like, yeah, I had a period where I was gay, like when dudes, I'm always like, you're still gay.
Well, yeah.
Just for the record, you had a period and it's still going on.
If they say I was, then yeah. If they're like, you know, I blew these 4 guys, then they're like, maybe they're past it, you know?
I remember, and by the way, there's like famous people that I know that I've done their show and they've been like, yeah, what's your hang up with hooking up with guys? And I'm like,
what?
Yeah.
Wait, you've done their podcast?
I've done, yeah, or whatever their thing was. Yeah, I've done it. And I couldn't.
Wait, who?
I couldn't. Jason Ellis. And I couldn't. Jason Ellis said it to me on his show, and I couldn't tell if he was fucking with me. He was like, "What's your hang up about hooking up with guys?" And I was like, I was looking around the room for someone to go, "We're fucking with you."
Yeah.
But everyone's like, "Yeah, what is your hang up?" And I was like, "I just don't do it." Like that's. But now
not even in your frat days.
Dude, I mean, I'm into gay shit. Like, if a guy passed out, gay shit happened to him. Like,
yeah.
Like, but it never like.
You never.
By the way, I'm not shitting on Jason Ellis in this. I'm cool with what he does. I don't do it.
But you never like put your finger in someone's ass.
Never. I can't wrap my head around. I remember hanging out with 2 black guys. Let's just call them, and they were like. And they were like, "Wait, you never run a train on a chick?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "No, you never." Like that was like super pop. Black guys, I've always not all black guys, but they've always like, "You never ran a train on a chick?" Dude, I can't imagine running a train on a chick. I can't imagine running a train on a chick.
I mean, I never did that, but it sounds fun.
Not at all. I don't find it. I think that is so. I don't find that appropriate. I don't like.
What, that people are lined up waiting to go?
That you're looking at another dude, and then like, what if you're the guy that comes into the train and puts on a condom, and everyone's like, "Oh, you don't trust where we've been?"
Yeah.
Like I can't.
What about this? Check this out.
I don't even like train porn.
Really?
I don't. I think it's. I don't.
I don't think this is train porn, but it's definitely different. You know.
Okay, that's cool.
You like that?
Like, that makes sense, at least.
That he's pissing in his mouth.
Yeah, I don't understand. I understand him doing it. Okay. Wow. He just went Italian fountain on her, huh?
He's got so much pee. Kind of looks like Santa a little bit.
How is he peeing that much? You know what he did? You know what he did? There's this thing that. Why is she happy? Why are they all laughing?
Because they're in a good mood.
He's not even hard.
No.
I guess he couldn't be hard to pee.
It's kind of hard to do it. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I could not.
Two fingers.
Oh, that's his asshole.
Yeah.
Wow. For a second, I was like, "That's hot," and then I was like, "That's his asshole."
It's still hot.
Oh.
Damn.
But why is she just jerking him off? I don't know.
Well, she's getting it ready. She's just trying to get a little more solid, you know.
Look at it. He's peeing again?
Yeah.
Talk about a water champ.
I mean,
This guy's got so much urine in him.
I know. And they're
He has
really,
not one prostate problem.
They really seem to enjoy it. God.
I don't even know if I could do that if I was in love with the person.
In love?
Like,
No, you do this precisely because you're not in love.
no. This is something I'd only do with someone I loved. Wait, I wouldn't piss in a stranger one night stand's mouth.
Oh, I would.
Mouth. He is still being. This isn't real. This isn't real.
It's just,
This isn't.
Jesus. But you know what must be?
What's he gonna do now?
He's
Now
drinking
she's peeing.
through a funnel. And he's drinking it though. He's really drinking. Look how happy everybody is.
Oh,
Santa
fuck.
Claus and the elves.
Look at them, dude. Can I tell you? When we were kids, there was this dad.
This guy's name is Bert, by the way.
No,
No, it is. It is.
No, it
It is.
No,
I
it
swear.
isn't. No, it is.
Dude, that's called Uncle Albert's pool party. Yeah.
Are you serious?
I swear, yeah.
That's so funny. I have a pool party happening at my house today.
Dude, you got to do this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's 14, 13, so I can't wait.
That's how you do it. No.
Dude, I can't imagine. I can't imagine if that's what you're into, what's the first conversation like to get that started?
I got to piss. And
No.
then she's like, oh, where are you going to go? I'm like, I mean, is something wrong with here? And you just kind of see how it's received, I think.
Like, hey, have you ever had a guy? No, be real. Be real. Think about, okay, your thing is pissing in your mouth and then spitting your piss in her mouth.
Okay.
Okay? So
Okay.
then what is the real, pretend, close your eyes, like lights out and you guys are hooking up and you're like, hey, have you ever had a guy piss in your mouth?
No, I don't think you. I think you're like, you get worked up and you're like, you like nasty shit.
I want to.
And she's like,
Oh,
like,
wait,
yeah.
hold on. You want it to be like this? Oh, you're so hot. You're so hot. I just want to piss in my mouth and then spit it in your mouth.
Yeah, that works. That works. Because that girl, the one who says yes, is going to say yes to the way you just said it. You know?
This is my impression of me and LeeAnn. Me asking for, this is a little while ago. Just, oh, it's so hot. Oh, it's so hot. Put your finger in my ass. What? Nothing.
That's how it went.
Nothing. I don't know. I didn't say anything. It must be the air conditioner. You must have heard something else. Did you say you want me to finger your asshole? No.
Will she not do it?
No.
If you do you want her to do it?
No. I mean,
We can work on her.
no. So sometimes you get like so fucking caught up in the moment.
Yeah.
You're like, you think crazy shit, but LeeAnn's not that person.
Not finger in the ass. No, I can't
No.
get Christina to do it either.
No, LeeAnn would be like, what'd you say? What you want? What?
Huh?
Huh? No, I'm not doing that. No, I bet if I called her right now, you hear her go, no, I'm not doing that.
Ask her. Because I definitely know what the answer is.
From Push?
Oh, yeah.
For real?
Yeah, of course. It's just like, no, I hear what comes out of there. It's disgusting. I don't want to
Do your impression of Push saying it.
Nope.
Nope.
Absolutely. No, it's disgusting. It's hot. You're always farting. You're gross.
Let's see what LeeAnn. No, babe. Is this what you called for? I'm getting ready for a birthday party. Can I call you later? That's gonna be almost verbatim what she says.
Hello.
Hey, babe. Have you ever put a finger in my ass, or would you put a finger in my ass during sex?
Absolutely not. No.
Why?
No.
Why?
Why?
Why? Because that's the poop shoot. No. Not doing that.
No.
Pass. Hard
Okay.
pass.
Okay, we're gonna.
I was raised Southern Baptist. No.
Okay.
Not doing
Hold on, we're calling Push to see if she'd do it for Tom.
Hey, babe.
Okay.
Hey, quick question. Would you put a finger in my ass while we're doing it?
If it really was something you required, yeah.
Oh, Push just gave Tom a green light, babe.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nothing. I can't wait to see you Sunday.
Listen. Call Push.
All right,
Call Push. I love you. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Nobody. I love you. I'll talk to you later.
First, I hate you
All right.
so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's great.
You got to get her to cut her nails.
Oh man, we're definitely. I'm pretty fired up for Sunday.
Dude, for Sunday, do you guys plan it?
No, but she's coming. She's out of town.
Where is she?
She's doing shows. Salt Lake.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You don't know. LeeAnn and I had sex the other morning. Fucking outrageous. I
Why?
really brought the game.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah. Do you guys have like almost like a lineup of what you do? Like, we start doing this, then we move to this, then we move to this, and then this is how we finish.
I mean, most of the time, yeah.
You know what we did one time? We did this thing called the 12 Nights of Christmas?
Yeah.
We did this thing called the 12 Nights of Kamasutra.
I think you told me this.
Yeah.
Somebody gave you guys the book, or
Yeah, and so me and like 4 other families, us and 4 other families, each night in Christmas during December, 12 different times, we did 12 different positions.
Jesus.
Dude, LeeAnn was fucking on because it was fun and it was
Yeah.
a game and everyone was doing
and
it.
the whole family's involved.
Not the kids.
Oh,
No.
I don't know.
Georgia, Isla, come here. Do you know what down dog is? Okay, both of you guys.
Did you also find positions you didn't like? Where you're like,
No,
this
I did
sucks?
not find one position I didn't
Really?
like. Yeah, my favorite one was I'm laying legs like this. No.
Faced
I'm
up?
laying legs like this.
Sideways?
She's laying legs like this.
Okay.
These are our backs. That was my favorite one. And I've tried to do that again. And she's like, no.
It was just that.
It was just
day.
that one time. She was so fucking into it.
You just got to make it a game again, man.
Yeah, I wish that I got the crazy girl that I hear stories about.
What do you mean?
Like she was like when I met her, she was wild. She'd jump off a fucking rock in the ocean and swim out like 100 yards. And
You're saying you
back.
never had a girl like that?
No, LeeAnn was that
Oh,
person.
was that girl.
And now she's like so like she won't even jump off a rock. That's not I'm not even talking like sexual stuff, but she won't even jump off a rock. Like we all jumped off a rock in Alabama, and she was like, "No, I'm not jumping off the rock."
She got more conservative.
She's gotten so like set in her ways. Tell me about your haircut.
Oh yeah, this is something, man. So, like a month ago, I'm walking out. I cut my own hair sometimes, because it's just like whatever. And I walk out of this place. It's a restaurant, and there's like a salon next door, and I go, I just want to see if they have like I don't know, like beard oil or something, right?
Yeah.
And they go, oh, there's actually a barber around the corner here. He has everything. So I stop in there. He shows me what he's got, and he goes, are you trying to get a cut right now? He goes, yeah. I go, I can't, but he says he can't because he doesn't have the time. He's like, well, why don't you make an appointment? I've never met the guy. This is literally how it's happening. I'm leaving a place. They just go, try this guy out.
Yeah.
So I go, okay. A couple days ago, I go, it's starting to get like bushy. I go, I'm going to let the guy do it. See, because I always fuck it up anyways, even though it's easy. So I tell him, I call, I get the appointment. I come in. He's like, sits me down, puts on TV. He's just like, yeah, all right, man. Like, we go over like what he's going to do. I'm like, okay, cool. He starts cutting my hair, and he's like, people say not to talk politics, but I kind of think you should. And I was like, I go,
all right. Stop right there. What do you think? I mean, when he says that, do you go, oh, this is a definite Trump supporter? Or are you like, I can't wait to hear about Kamala Harris?
I'm waiting. I'm thinking like I'm not entirely sure, but I'm thinking that we're gonna lean right here.
We're gonna lean right.
Yeah,
We're gonna lean right.
And he's like, as he's cutting, he stops. He's like, so where do you stand? And I'm like, on everything. And he's like, just like, how do you? identify yourself. And I'm like, I'm like,
Harry, keep cutting.
yeah. I'm like, I don't know, in need of a cut.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't
Nervous?
know, man. Yeah, totally nervous.
I identify as scared right now.
He starts cutting and he's like, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of problems, but, I'm not going to let him take my guns. You know what I mean? And I'm like, right away, I'm like, oh, yeah. He goes, I mean, I carry and I don't, it's how I feel safe. I go, you have a concealed carry permit? And he goes, no. And I go, oh, you're just walking around with a gun in Los Angeles? And he goes, I'm not breaking any laws. And I go, well, you are with the gun.
No, you totally are. Actually, that's how the law works.
Yeah, I go, this is, it's like, he goes, I know, but he goes, what's something kind of funny, man? If I get stopped, I go, do you, like, if a cop pulls you over and asks you, do you say you have one? He goes, no, I'm not going to let them infringe upon my rights. And I was like, oh, shit. So keeps cutting, and I'm like, he goes, besides, it's just a misdemeanor. And he goes, if it's a switchblade, it's a felony. How fucking crazy is that? And he's like,
if it's a switchblade, it's a felony.
Yeah.
Turn to the right.
I go, yeah. I go, well, yeah, it's fucking pretty wild that you do that. And he's like, what do you think of Antifa? And I was like, and I'm like, they're fucking nuts.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Like, they're crazier than shit. He's like, right?
right. That's what I'm saying.
Cutting. I'm
You know, I give a lot of these short haircuts to white guys. This has been the most popular haircut I've been giving out lately.
He goes,
you tatted.
He goes, I mean, here's the truth, man. Somebody asked me what I think of abortion, and I'll tell you, man, I don't like the way it makes me feel. And I go,
wait, what? Is this going back? This is on the same line as the way he carries a gun. You're like, wait, have you been a part of abortion? He goes, I perform them every now and then. It's not illegal.
I go, yeah. I go, however you feel is fine. He goes, yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to tell someone what to do with their body, but I get sad when babies die like that. And I'm like, that's definitely, I hear you on that, man.
Get sad when babies die.
And then he's like, what do you think is going to happen in 2020? And I go, who knows? He goes, yeah, Trump's going to win. And I go, that's cool. And he's like,
did you watch the Democratic debates? He's like, they have debates.
he goes, I'll tell you the truth how I feel about him.
I love that he's been holding back this whole fucking
By the way,
time.
I haven't asked how do you feel. So he's like, I'll tell you how I feel.
You know what, Tom? I'm going to level with you.
Yeah, and I'm like, let it rip. He goes, I think he's a douchebag, and I think he's an asshole, and I think he's a narcissist, but I like the way he's running this country. Like that. And I go, okay. And then he stops, and he's like, people keep talking about, the babies in cages. Obama built those cages.
Obama built those
like
cages.
that. Yep. And I'm like, I go, yeah, I hear you. And then he busts out the fucking straight razor, and I'm like, yeah, Obama's a fucking asshole, man.
He's got a straight razor doing your neck, and you're like, oh, yeah.
So that's my new guy. I'm gonna get haircuts every week now.
Dude, I want to get a haircut from him.
Oh, we can definitely set it
I
up.
would love to get a haircut from him, but go in and bait him.
Oh.
And be like, sit down and be like, hey, man, you got a place I can keep my gun?
Oh.
And he's like, do I?
He would love that.
Pulls a bookcase comes back. Dude, there is no better feeling. There's like, I don't like confrontation. So if that guy starts doing that to me, I just chime in.
Yeah,
like, I Billy Bush him.
Dude, it's a survival instinct.
That's what made me bothered about the whole Billy Bush thing is like, Billy Bush's job was just to get the fucking interview.
I know.
Like he wasn't saying, I don't remember the whole thing.
And if you were around, like let's say you take out Trump, you say like it's Michael Jordan, and he was like, I could just stick my dick in anyone's mouth. You'd be like, yeah, fuck him.
And right now, and then you're going, wait, is he talking about me?
Yeah, and
yeah.
Then,
But I don't like confrontation, and I'm not the person who's going to confront an Uber driver or no,
I know. You just go like, yeah, whatever you want, man.
Yeah, you're a fucking lunatic. I guess this is how this goes. My dad is super confrontational. Like, we played golf with these guys. We played golf, and then we had drinks with these guys, and my dad was a little buzzed, and one of the guys there was like someone said, don't bring up Trump to him. And And my dad goes, do you think he's a fucking lunatic too? And the guy goes, no, I voted for him and I'll vote for him again. And my dad goes, and you're what's wrong with this fucking country. And I'm like, Dad, you're 72. You're drunk and you ate an edible. You cannot fight. I'm having to, these are my fans. We're just selling tickets here, Dad. Let them fucking vote for Trump. Who gives a fuck?
Where was this?
This is at Torrey Pines.
Is that in?
It's down in La Jolla.
And he's sitting there yelling at that to people.
My dad really dislikes Trump. Like really dislikes Trump. And I'm always like shocked people care about anything. So I'm always like,
really?
Yeah. I'm like, you guys really? Are we really going to talk about this?
Yeah, I'm not into like arguing with anybody about it because I also feel like it's a waste of energy. Like if you're pro or against, I'm like, that's cool, that's great, good for you.
I enjoyed watching the Democratic debates, but I'm like, I don't really have I don't really care. Like I don't really give a fuck. I don't know. I think that's what I'm wrong with this. I'm definitely what's wrong with this country. Like I'm definitely not caring at all. I don't even know technically where Hong Kong is. I mean, I don't know if it's part of China or if it's part of, I know that it's like an island, but I don't, if you put out a map and you were like, find Hong Kong on a map, I'd probably point to Taiwan.
Well, you wouldn't be okay,
I
too
didn't know it was
crazy to
attached
do that.
to China.
Yeah, but it's still
Is it attached to China the way that Manhattan's attached to the U.S.?
I think you.
Okay, by the way, I would never have thought it was there.
Really?
Okay, keep pulling out. Okay. I definitely would have pointed to Taiwan. I definitely would have pointed to Taiwan. Or Japan. I would have never guessed that's where Hong Kong is.
Really?
I would have never in a million... I didn't know it was that close to the Philippines. I would have definitely pointed to Taiwan.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I actually have. Twice.
You've been there twice?
I have no idea where it is. I've been to
I feel like that about Indiana. I'm kind of like, yeah.
When I found out Indianapolis was in Indiana, I was on Bob and Tom, and I was like blown away. I go, sweet. I thought Indianapolis was in Baltimore, and they're like, why would you think that?
You're thinking of Annapolis?
I was thinking of Annapolis. Why do you guys keep having these pictures of these guys, the most influential careers you probably never heard of?
I have no idea. I think that's just an advertisement.
Oh, yeah, take that down. If you could go one place in the country, married with your wife, then with your children, and three different places, married with your wife, one with your children, and then with just guys, where would those three places be?
Okay. Well, married, you mean just with your wife?
Just you and your wife.
So it's like a romantic place. Yeah, so probably Napa. That's a great place to
go.
Napa.
Yeah. I was thinking international.
International?
But Napa's a good one. I take Napa because then it's like a quick flight up. Yeah, Napa's a good one.
Okay. With the kids?
Oh, fuck.
What?
I was supposed to go out on a date with LeeAnn last night. Fuck.
That might be why she rejected your asshole. So.
Oh, that is exactly. She was so pissed this morning, and I couldn't figure out why. And then I just upped the ante. I doubled down on it and got pissed at her. And I was like, this is what happens when you wake up in a bad mood. Everyone's in a fucking bad mood. Now everyone's in a fucking bad mood. I totally forgot. She was like, we should go on a date Thursday night. And I was like, definitely. I did fucking.
Well, did you go out last night?
No. I just watched a movie with the girls.
And what wasn't she like, let's go out?
No, I fucked that up. Anyway, okay. Napa's a good one.
Okay.
Napa. And then, okay, now you and the family.
The whole family?
Yeah.
I think the whole family, I'd like to go Switzerland.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I always want to go to Hawaii with my girls.
Oh, that's
Hawaii
awesome
is my favorite place to go with my family.
Hawaii is great.
Hawaii's great. It's safe as fuck.
Beaches are also awesome with the family.
The second you get to Hawaii, they're like aloha. Like this is our whole life is about you having a good time.
Yeah.
That our whole infrastructure is to make sure you leave going, I'm coming back.
Yeah, it's great.
That's what I love about Hawaii.
No, Hawaii's amazing. All the islands there are amazing.
I've never had a bad time in Hawaii in my life except for the time.
Oh Jesus.
That we did that show together when I shaved your tits.
Yeah.
That still was funny. Remember that our friend was spiraling in his hotel room?
Drinking
vodka.
half handle.
That's it, man. Career's over. We're all done.
Like, we're all done. And he was like, drinking. We're like, why? He's like, you guys ruined. You pissed off the Navy.
You pissed off the Navy.
Yeah.
Good luck with your careers.
Yeah.
I guess I'll be okay, but God, I'm drinking for you.
He was so upset about it.
He was so upset.
He's like, I tried to fucking help you guys out, and you fucking spit in my face.
And you fucked me. You fucked me in the ass. What? Okay, now what about you?
Well, here's what happened. We did, so in Hawaii, where obviously there's a huge naval base, they also do war games every 3 or 4 years. So like all like allied navies come there and they have these war games, and it's just like a huge military show, right? And they do air show, boats, people, and then it's also a very big social event. So they're having a big fucking show on like Saturday night on like and it's like an amphitheater lawn. So it just is outdoors and it goes back and it's just people as far as you can see.
How many people would you guess were there?
I mean, it's hard to like remember exactly. I mean, it's over 10,000.
Oh yeah. I was gonna guess 15,000 people.
Yeah, it's tens of just thousands of people.
And the highlight is a comedy show. 3 comedians, a host, a feature, and then a headliner.
Right. So
and the headliner we had at the time.
Well, they headliner dropped out,
backed out,
and then another one backed out.
Yeah.
And then so they're scrambling, and I am friends with Russell Peters, so I call him, I tell him the deal, and he's like, "Fuck it, let's do it." Yeah. So he comes along, and he's he became even bigger after that, but at the time he's already like
one of the biggest countries, biggest comedians in the world.
Yeah, so he
not in America, but in the world.
Right. So everybody, a lot of international people there. Yeah, they start to get super excited that he's there. So before the show, they basically don't tell Russell anything, right? But to us, they pull us aside and they're like, "So there's a 4-star admiral at the."
Hold on. Go back. You got to go back. This is just to plant the seed on this. Never mind. You're right. Keep going. I'll tell this when Russell goes on stage.
So they go like there's like a 4-star admiral or whatever, like one of the highest ranking people in the United States Navy is going to be there, and then so are a couple people like directly below him. So like top tier naval people are there, and they're like just a couple rules, like don't be dirty. Don't like say goddamn or anything like that, and don't insult.
Don't insult the Hawaiians. And don't talk about fucking Pearl Harbor, please.
Yes. Yeah.
Those are the rules. And we're like, all right, cool. So I go up first. I went up first.
Or you went up first.
I went up first, and I was like, I've done this before.
Yeah.
I'll go up. I'll just do the exact same set I did last time.
Yeah.
And I'll just and it'll be fine. And now there was a thing I used to say when my opening joke was. My name's Bert. I know what you're thinking. Hot, sexy name. Do you do porn? No, I don't. Bert's the last name you want to hear during sex. Some chick on top of you in the dark just, Bert. That was the joke. But when I needed it to be clean, I'd say some girl in the throes of passion.
Right.
And there's a difference between the throes of passion and some girl on top of you during sex.
Yeah.
Is my opening joke. It's my opening joke to 15,000 people, and it doesn't get a laugh. It gets like a... And I'm like, oh, fuck, I fucked it up. And now I'm in the weeds. I'm immediately, 10 minutes in, I'm in the weeds going, fuck, and I'm backing it up. I'm like, you ever want to get a blowjob from a deaf chick? She's just like, oh, and I'm like, nothing's going right. I get off stage and I'm like, oh my God. Tom he's like, that was a good job. And I was like, ladies and gentlemen, Tom Segura, shake hands. Tom's opening joke is, man, they told me that down here in Hawaii that island life was slow. I didn't know they were talking about their metabolisms. God, these people are fat as fuck. That's his first joke. Right? But by the way, which gets a huge laugh.
And then I remember mahalo has a lot of different meanings. I guess one of them is also extra cheese.
And then he says, beautiful bass you got here today. Beautiful bass you got here. I was taking a walk around and I got lost. Luckily, I ran into a group of Japanese people who were pretty clear about the ways to get around this base. Man, they knew this place inside out, like they had flown over it at some point. And by the way, it's killing in the audience, but it's breaking all the rules, right?
Yeah, it's the rule breaking.
Tom gets off. He literally does very well. Gets off and comes to me, Russell, and brings up Russell.
Yeah.
Comes to me, and as soon as Russell gets on, we hear like a... Now, cut to 2 days before.
Yeah.
2 days before, Tom and I get offered, Tom, me and Russell, we all got offered to do a bunch of things on the base. Tom and I did all of them. Russell did, I don't think, He did one of them.
That he was mostly asleep for.
Mostly sound asleep for. And we got on a boat to go take it around and take a private tour of where the Pearl Harbor boats were. And his girlfriend at the time, as we get on the boat, the boat looks at us and goes, "Ooh, does this go underwater?" We're on a boat and we're like, and Russell goes, "Hey, just stop talking."
Yeah.
So
she's like, "We're gonna go down
and
see the sunken like USS Arizona or whatever it is." And like the guy, there's like a naval guy who's just like, "Hold up, like what?" And everybody starts laughing.
The whole tour, Tom's going, "All right, hold your breath, Kimberly."
But then we started calling her name was Kimberly, and we started calling her Dimberly.
Then at one point at dinner, me, Russell, and his brother, and Kimberly, and Tom, and our wives are sitting there, and there is a Russian or an Indian porn star, Sierra Leone. Is that her name? I think that's a country. There's an Indian porn star, and I say to Russell, I go, "Oh my God, do you know there's an Indian porn star?" And immediately Russell's brother starts dying laughing,
like
and Russell starts
hyperventilating.
going with his eyes like. His girlfriend.
But wait, you keep going. She is so hot.
She's
She's
so
like the
fucking hot.
Hottest.
I think she has real tits. I don't know, but dude, I'm telling you, Indian women are so fucking
You're
hot.
like, I
This
would
girl-
leave my wife to fuck this chick. She's so fucking
And then
hot.
she just hops up. She goes, "That's Russell's ex-girlfriend." Gets up and leaves. And Russell goes, "Could you not read my eyes?" His brother Clayton is dying fucking laughing.
Yeah.
And so, but now one of the outings we did, we went and we took the girls to go. We were shooting guns, and it was like, but it wasn't real guns. It was like air rifles, but
Yeah.
it was like target practice. It's how they go, "This is how we train our soldiers to fight
No,
in
that
war."
was for Marines. Yeah.
These are how we train
These
the
are
Marines
yeah.
how to fight in war. This is exact Marine training. We will change not one thing. As a matter of fact, the girls went to the bathroom, and Tom goes up and he goes, "Hey, can you do me a favor? When the girls come in, do like a misogynistic joke about like the girls, like, oh, this is why we don't like girls in the military or something." And the guy goes, "Affirmative." And the girls walked in. Do you remember how he was like, "God damn it, this is why we don't let skirts in the military. You ladies get lost like a lady driving the car." And Push and LeeAnn shut the fuck down, and Tom and I like pumped the fucking brakes.
Well, remember he's like, "You guys have kids," and you guys were at the time we didn't have kids. You
Yeah.
had 2 daughters. You're like, "We have 2 daughters," and he's like, "Yeah, I got a daughter, but luckily I got a son too, which is great." Like, he's like, "It's the one that makes me happy, right?"
But the thing he kept saying over and over and over to us that whole day, do you remember? "If it's brown and it moves, you kill it." And on stage walks Russell Peters, brown and moving. And all Tom and I can think is there's a whole group in here going, just Pavlovian and just going, "If it's brown and it moves, you kill it."
Yeah.
And Russell's walking all around stage.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He did great, by the way.
He did great too.
But then we were like, "Oh, it was a great night." But man, when we saw the organizers later, they were like, "Why did you ruin this for everyone?"
Oh, and we were, oh,
Like,
God.
what are you talking about? Everyone had a good time. They're like, "No, one of the admiral's wives is crying."
Yeah.
And you're like, "Okay."
Fuck that. You know what? Fuck, that bothers me so much about anything corporate because
Yeah.
they tell you, go, "Don't be dirty, don't do this," and you go up and you fucking murder.
Yeah.
And then they come off, they're like, "You know what? You upset one person."
Yeah.
And then I got ruined from colleges because of one fucking show at Northeastern.
Well, did you really? Did you ever do juniors in Erie?
No.
Yeah, that was an all clean club for like 7-8 years, and I worked there 3 times. And
How did you do that?
the first time as a middle, and I was like, "Oh, that's not too bad," like figuring it out. And no, so I think I middled twice, and then the last time was the headline. I needed the work, and I remember the lady owns it, and like, they pick you up from the airport, and they're like, "So it's clean?" You're like, "Yeah, it was explained to me like when
Yeah.
it was booked," and then they're like, "Yeah, just we like it clean," and you're like, "I got it," and then you get picked up for the show, and they're like, "Don't forget, clean," and you're like, "Yeah, we've been over this."
Yeah, yeah,
And then
I'm on
you're
it.
in the showroom about to go up,
Have a good set. It's clean.
It's clean, right? And you're like, Jesus Christ. Get up
Waitress
there.
delivering drinks in the front row. It's clean. You know that, right?
And then like I did a show, probably like at the time 50 to 55 minutes, and I get off stage and I'm like, wow, I did it. You know, I did a clean hour basically. And she pulls me and she goes, I heard you said penis on stage. And I go, you heard? She's like, yeah, one of the servers told me. I go, they're ratting on. And then he's like, no, it's the woman, the lady. She goes, I go, well, isn't like that's an anatomical term. Like I didn't say dick. I didn't say anything. I was referring to the anatomy. And she's like, okay, just let's leave it there. And I'm like, okay. And then her husband like comes in the green room. He's like, you want to hear a good black joke? And I'm like, what? And he's just like letting it rip. And I'm like, is this okay? They're like, well, in here, not out there.
Jesus Christ. I love
it. Was the worst.
I remember doing a club in Texas one time, and they were like the Moran brothers, Kelly, Kevin, and I forget the other. Did I ever told you about the Moran brothers? Mm-mm. They were fucking fascinating. They were fucking fat. Three brothers.
Own a club?
Owned a club in Amarillo. All arguably addicted to pills. Arguably. I just say that to be fair. I think a bunch of them, I think they're all dead already.
Yeah.
But like one of them would pick you up and he had a gimp arm and he would smoke and he was so high he'd smoke, comb his hair and drive with one hand. Like just like you know in like the throes of like a morphine addiction.
Yeah.
Just, and driving and then be like, I'm going to pull over. I got to pick something up real quick. And he'd just go in and buy drugs and you'd be sitting in the car like, okay. But I remember the first night I was there, he was like, I got one rule. No GDs on there. You can say and he says, you can say the N-word. You can say this about Mexicans. You can say this about lesbians and gays. But I hear one GD and I'm pulling you off the fucking stage. I was like, so can't say, God damn it. And he was like, hey, what did I just tell you? God, man.
What I asked, I was talking to the wife was so crazy at Junior's, but the husband, you know, I go, what's the obsession with the, like, why is it so, I go, you don't even know, people want to see comedy.
Yeah.
He's like, it's what she likes. And she, you know, she bought this so that she could promote clean comedy. And I was like, all right. And I go, have you ever had it like somebody couldn't do it? He was like, oh, yeah. And I go, well, what happened? He goes, there's this fucking guy named J.B. Smoove. And I go,
when I eat the pussy, I jump on to it.
He goes, I go, what? Wait, tell me what happened. He goes, well, we bring him in from New York City. You know,
already that's a slur from New York City.
You know, one of those city blacks. And he comes in here. He goes, you know, we go over the thing. Like we give him the, you know, these are the rules. And he's like, yeah, I got you. And he goes up there, and in the first 5 minutes, he says motherfucker 35 times. So he goes, he does his show, and you know, he comes off, and I go, what the fuck was that? And he goes, what? And I go, I thought we were gonna keep it clean. He goes, man, that's how I talk. And then he's like, we fired him immediately, sent him back. And I was like, and I'm sure like the audience had a great time, and they don't care. They don't care. They're just like, yeah, but you cursed.
Oh, that's I when we did the Jameson comedy tour, the first place to do was a place called Laughs in Kirkland, Washington.
Yeah.
And remember that there was something going on with the owner had a stroke or something, or something. I forget. Maybe I'm mixing up clubs, but it was a clean club, and the show was supposed to be clean. And but I'd already been hired by Jameson, so I just was like, well, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
And I just went. My opening joke was. Because you had to talk when you worked for Jameson, you had to talk about Jameson, and I was like, God, man. I took a sip. I was like, God, I love Jameson. Everyone cheers. I was like, I'll tell you right now, if cum tasted like Jameson, I'd have bruised knees. And place goes nuts, and you can see them pacing in the back, like, what the fuck? He's swallowing cum, swallowing cum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really. I got.
What if cum did taste like Jameson though?
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know.
My apologies in advance for switching sets on you. We're doing this because of our scheduling. Trying to get both of us in here at the same time is difficult, so that's why you're seeing this. Don't let your brain shut down. It's just I moved locations for a moment, and then it'll go back there. And if you're listening, you're like, I don't understand what's going on. That's your problem. All right. Support for Two Bears, One Cave comes from Manscaped, who's #1 in men's below-the-belt grooming. Manscaped offers precision-engineered tools for your family jewels. It pains me deeply to know and the realization that my dear co-host, Bert Kreischer, is not here because he has one of the most unkempt, filthy, disgusting-looking ball bag region that I've ever seen on a grown man. I do deep dives on adult videos. This guy has a just a nether region. Is that the right expression? For, he posted a photo of one, which is, questionable choice to make in the first place. And this was before his Manscaped kit came. And I was just like, dude, you got to do yourself a favor and your wife a favor. Because it just looked like a third world country is what his scrotum looked like. And look, mine will get crazy too. There's times where I can barely see my penis. And, I know it's not that big to begin with, but the hair is to blame also. That's why Manscaped has redesigned the electric trimmer. Their Lawnmower 2.0 has proprietary skin-safe technology, so this trimmer won't nick or snag your nuts, which is the worst. You get that little, it just feels like a needle going right in there, and then you see blood, then you start thinking about diseases. Manscaping accidents are finally a thing of the past. You don't use the same trimmer on your face as using on your balls. That's just nasty. It really is. It's probably something Bert's done a lot. But Manscaped also has the crop preserver and anti-chafing ball deodorant and moisturizer. Why wouldn't you use that? You already put deodorant on your armpits. Why are you not putting deodorant on the smelliest part of your body? And don't tell me your nuts don't smell. Of course they do. Everybody's do. Get 20% off plus free shipping with the code BEARS, BEARS, at manscaped.com. Always use the right tools for the job. Your balls are going to thank you. Again, you can get 20% off and free shipping with the code BEARS at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com. Use our code BEARS. Thank you, Manscaped.
I've never had cum in my mouth, but I've kissed someone after a blowjob.
Yeah, of course. You're grown.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. It's so weird.
I did it when I was younger. So
Somebody's like, oh, I'm not going to give you a kiss now because you had so much dick in your mouth.
I don't know. If LeeAnn gives me a blowjob, I'm kind of like, and she comes up for a kiss, sometimes I'm like, on the cheek, grandma. Fucking easy. You just had a mouthful of cum. Why don't you go brush your teeth, go have a sandwich, come back, and then I'll kiss you like a fucking grown-up.
I think you got to get a little, like, residual jizz on you. No? You don't like that? She fucking spits on you and then kisses you?
No. She swallows it and then just fucking no evidence.
Takes it down like a lady. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I could swallow cum. You remember?
You could do it.
Let's do this. Hey, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do the cum swallow challenge, okay?
Oh, my God.
This is a new challenge. It's going to go viral on Facebook. Someone get us a bottle of water, okay? All right? Here's what we're going to do. You ready?
Yeah.
We're going to each hold a bottle of water. We're then going to put our heads on top of the water like we're blowing it. And then you're holding a bottle that is in my mouth. I'm holding a bottle that's in your mouth. Mm-hmm. And then you squirt. And the goal is to be able to swallow it out of nowhere, okay?
I'm good.
No, come on. 2 bottles of water and you just squirt. And the goal is, can you, like a woman without any...
Or a guy.
Or a guy. Or a guy.
Yeah.
Or a guy.
Or just a cool...
When you said or a guy, I literally went, huh?
Yeah.
Or a guy, can you swallow it with no warning?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, yeah, I guess because it can really... I mean, are we going to have it right at the rim?
Yeah, it's going to be right at the rim. It'll be right at the rim. No. Right at the rim. And you got it like this.
Okay.
And then you're going to go, oh, God. Oh, this feels so good. And I gotta kind of read your language.
Oh, shit. Okay.
And then, oh, God. Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, can somebody grab a water?
Oh, my God.
Let's see what what happens.
And this is the Cum Swallow Challenge, and we're raising this money for the Smile Foundation.
We are?
I don't know. I mean, it would be a fun game to do with your friends at dinner parties, and then, hey, my name's Bert Kreischer, and I challenge The Rock to the Come Swallow Challenge.
Okay.
I gotcha. Okay.
Okay. You go first.
No, because then you won't go.
No,
I know you.
I will.
You're fucking lying.
No, I'm not.
Swear to God you'll go.
I swear to God.
Swear to God.
I swear to God I'll go.
Swear to God you'll go.
I swear to God I'll go.
Swear to God you'll go.
I swear to God I'll
I'm
go.
in. Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to do it like LeeAnn. She does it like an ice skater.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. By the way, this is Is this like when you put a dick in your mouth, you're putting a loaded gun in your fucking mouth.
Pretty crazy.
Like I've never put a dick in my mouth, but I can't imagine being like, all right, here we go.
Yeah.
Any fucking minute. Like
imagine it's me. Like it's really me.
like fucking like Russian roulette. Just
Yeah.
Oh, you can almost hear like it's like revolving chairs, like dun dun dun.
It kind of gives you like
dun,
some extra respect for people that do this, right? Do you?
Dude, a hardcore respect.
Yeah.
Like I've when you go down on a chick, you're just down there like, come on, and bingo, that's it. But when you got a dick in your mouth, you're like, All
right.
All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hold on, don't take too long.
I won't. I'm not. Okay.
By the way, I feel so emasculated. You're doing this next,
I
right?
am,
No,
yes.
you're not. You're going like this.
I am. I swear I'm going. I'm not
Okay,
gonna.
okay.
All right. Come on. Just give it a kiss.
It's so
Give it
hard
a kiss to start.
By the way, it is so hard for me to just put my lips around it because it feels like very vulnerable.
Yeah. You should. Give it a kiss. Give it a nice kiss to get started. It's all right. It's not gonna hurt. Go ahead.
Dude, I couldn't blow someone. I'd be laughing so hard. You'd be like, God, stop fucking laughing.
Yeah, I know.
I'll do it the way LeeAnn starts it. Okay.
Okay.
Is this thing on?
Okay. Yeah. Take your hat off. Okay.
Dude, I had a girl blow me one time.
Yeah.
When in probably 2002, 2001, and she had a hat on and she turned it around like this, and I was like, great. I feel like I'm getting a blowjob from Fred Durst.
Oh yeah, that's nice. That feels good. Oh, you fucking dirty bitch. That's so nice. Keep going. Oh shit. Oh. Was that wrong?
No, that's really hard to swallow.
Yeah. Oh, here.
That is really hard to swallow.
God. And then I'm like, God, you fucking bitch. You got.
That's really fucking hard to time it. You got to do it with your eyes closed, though.
Really?
Yeah, no one blows anyone with their eyes open, I don't think. Why would you stare into pubic hair?
All right.
All right, you ready?
I don't feel like doing it, man.
Give me a fucking bottle. Okay, you ready? Now, by the way, you gave me a fucking John Holmes load.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a Bert Kreischer load. It's gonna so get ready for it because
It's even bigger.
No. It's gonna go. It's gonna pulsate. It's gonna go. Kunch, kunch,
Oh, I got you.
kunch. It's gonna get bigger and then to smaller.
All right.
Okay, you ready?
Hey, I've never done this before, so
Yeah.
be cool, man.
Okay, sure thing.
Anything like this.
Okay, don't make eye contact with me.
All right.
Oh God, you're oh God, oh my God, oh no, slower, just your tongue, getting close, stop making noises, oh God, I'm so sorry. I
didn't realize how good I'd be at that.
Oh, give me a towel too. It's all over my hand.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Don't tell your wife about that.
If you told me when I was in high school this is what I'd be doing for a living, mock sucking dicks and blowing loads in our mouths.
Oh, I got some spit in your dick.
God damn. Jesus, Tom. The guy's not supposed to do the cleanup.
Oh.
Oh my God. We gotta turn this into a board game. Right?
Yeah.
We sell it to Hasbro, and all it is it's different size dicks and different dicks.
Yeah.
And they're all like 5 dicks on a board, and everyone's oh dude, you turn it into Russian roulette. There's 5 dicks on a board, right? You play with 5 people, and everyone starts sucking a dick, and everyone's got a squeezer.
Yeah.
But not every dick has a load in it. So we're all going ha 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 ha, and then someone just goes, and you hear one person go.
I'm trying to picture like Mattel being like, "This is cool. I like this."
Mattel. This is an adult game. A lot like what's the other game we came up? What's the other game? There's a bunch of games like that. This is an adult game. It's 10 dicks on a board. You're playing at a big party with all the friends, right?
Everybody.
And only one. Oh, that would be such a great. And then you pull the dick off and you throw it away.
Dude, I picked up
like Lorena Bobbitt.
This just reminded me that I picked up my kid from school, and
how did you connect those two?
Because the teacher was like, "Oh, I saw you have a podcast," and I was like, "Yeah," and she's like, she goes, "Oh, I haven't watched it yet." I go, "You might not want to." Now I know that she's going to see this.
We're progressive.
Yeah.
Dude, we've come up with a lot of good ideas on this show.
We have?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that?
Well, we got the board game suck a dick thing.
Okay.
Do you remember the ice carrot challenge?
What's that? We put the ice cube in your ass?
No, you put the iced carrot up your ass.
Yeah. And then?
That's it. I'm not selling it the way I did earlier, but
Yeah.
anyway, scrap that one. Scrap that one.
Oh, 2 episodes ago you mentioned the final solution.
Dude, did you see the video of the guy, the Trump supporter punching the anti-Trump supporter?
Like in the stands or whatever?
It's fucking no, and it's so funny because it's two white guys, and the one white Trump supporter is driving a truck through a crowd. The anti-Trump,
What?
yeah, here we go. This is it. The best part. Okay, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's in the news today. Hit news. Okay, there it is. Man charged with assaulting anti-Trump supporter. Okay. But here's the best part. Watch it, and then I'll tell you my favorite part.
This is
Blocking AIDS?
ads.
Okay.
So
Create account. No. Let's take the time to create account. Cincinnati.com. You notice we're blocking ads. We actually don't want you to use our website. We'd much rather you just go away and find your news somewhere else. So we've created this fucking hurdle for you.
this is so annoying.
It really is.
So this is just out on the street?
No, this is a Trump supporter driving through, and then an anti-Trump supporter. Now, I'm not going to say who's right or who's wrong. What I'm going to tell you is my favorite part is the one thing the clearly liberal person yells at this guy.
Okay.
And the reason I say liberal is because it's the most misguided. Is that D-Ray? What is it? What is this commercial? Oh, it's just a black guy drinking coffee in his house and 2 white people are behind him. Dude, stop that and flip that. White person making coffee, 2 black people are like, what the fuck are you doing in my house? But a black guy's like, oh, 2 white people in my house.
This is a
Normal.
Yahoo ad? All right. So is this it?
Oh, you're going to need the audio. I'm sorry. This is the guy who clearly...
That's the Trump guy?
Yeah, that's the Trump guy. But what happens is, I'll walk you through it.
Okay.
Guy's driving his truck through a crowded group of anti-Trump supporters. Anti-Trump supporter yells at him, "Why don't you get out of your truck and fight me?" The guy's like, "Oh, dude, that's exactly what my brain has always been waiting for."
Yeah.
Hops out of his truck and gives him the 2-piece. Just literally lights the one white guy. This is one of Dallas Frazier. Beat up the other white guy very quickly. The other white guy was older, the anti-Trump supporter. Here you go.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
Ready? 2 Trump supporters and both white guys.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Yeah. And then someone yells, racist.
Oh, then the cop just arrests him right away.
Yeah. 2 white guys fighting and someone yells, racist.
Jesus. That guy was 61 that he hit.
Yeah, and took a punch.
Yeah, that guy took a good punch, actually.
That would be a fun board game.
I love that the cop
I wonder if
is,
this
like,
guy's
right
Mexican. He must be
there.
Mexican. that he hit, right?
Look at the cop. He's like, hey, man, I'll just take you to jail right now.
Yeah, the cop's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. That's like the fish jumping in the boat.
That's so crazy.
Shut up. Wow. Oh, I actually have my handcuffs in my hand. Oh, my God. This is so crazy. You're my first arrest. Are they all going to be this easy?
Jesus, man.
This guy's not going to do well in prison.
No, I don't think so.
You can tell how wealthy a white person is by this part of their hair right here.
Right here?
Yep. This part of a white person tells you everything you need to know
If
about
you're
them.
listening, we're talking about the area
Right above your
above your
sideburns.
sideburns. Yeah. So what does mine say about me?
It says you've got money because
Really?
it's clean.
Oh.
If I'm just talking about white people, but if a white person has if they're long and wispy and they swing over their hair, you're like, oh, that guy
Over the ears.
over the ears, that guy doesn't read much. Like if the hair, all the hair is the same length, you're like, wow, someone hasn't been able to afford to shave their head in a long time. Dude, that drives me fucking nuts about a white
Poor
person.
white people. Yeah. I'm with you. I hate them too. Jesus. All right. We got to get out of here.
What are we gonna? How we close strong?
We did.
You've been looking at your phone. What's going on? You got business going on?
I got to get out of here.
What do you got to do?
I got to go to the house. I got family in town that's going to meet me there.
For real?
Yeah.
Who's in town?
Cousins that live in Texas with their kids and their
Your cousins?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
What? When's your sister coming back in town? Holy
Which one?
shit! I don't know, the hot one.
Everyone's coming for Christmas.
For real?
Yeah, you should come over.
I would love to. I would
Yeah.
love to. Is your dad gonna be there?
Yep.
Old top dog.
Top dog. Hey, buddy.
Now, is your dad a Trump supporter? He can't be.
No.
Because your mom's Peruvian.
No, that's not why. They're Republicans, but
Oh, really?
But they just hate him.
We should get my dad and your dad together for a podcast.
They hate him. That would be hilarious.
Can I tell you another idea I have?
What's
we should do a Two Bears One Cave with both our dads.
Yeah.
And then we should do one podcast with a impersonator,
What do you mean?
like a celebrity impersonator, but don't mention it.
Oh, really?
And see if we can go
like
viral.
a Johnny Depp
Yeah.
Johnny Depp was on
And be
the
like,
show.
so did you beat Amber Heard? Yeah, I beat the fuck out of her, and just never acknowledge that it's a celebrity impersonator.
That's a good idea.
Dude, that was a great idea. I did that for Travel Channel. We took two people to LA to have the trip of a lifetime on Trip Flip, and we were gonna throw a house party at this house we got them in the hills, and we couldn't find anyone famous to go to it. We had already hung out with Rogan. That was all I had in my bag, and I said, why don't we just get celebrity impersonators? And
I love it.
Yeah, the network wouldn't go for it.
We wanted to do. We floated the idea of having like the Hollywood Boulevard celebrity impersonators do promos for your mom's house. So like have like the guy who does De Niro be like, I like your mom's house. Then he goes like his bad thing. What are you gonna do? And like then
you gonna do?
have the Jack Nicholson guy be like, your mom's house. Like and be like, we had Jack Nicholson promote the show. So just get them all lined up to do it. We could have them come on here.
Yeah, we should do. I like that a lot. Let's take one to a Lakers game.
We should take the Jack impersonator and be like, Jack Nicholson's right.
Jack Nicholson, right here, right fucking here. Can you believe it? All right. This has been a great episode.
This was a lot of fun.
This is a lot of fun. I think the one, I look at every one of our episodes about what will go viral.
Yeah.
Like the one part where like our one part where everyone's going to go, oh, I'm stealing that. I know it is from the last two episodes, but this one's going to be the Suck a Dick Challenge.
Probably. That'll pick up
I would
steam.
love if you guys could submit your own Suck a Dick Challenge with your own best friends at the most inopportune times you could do it. Like at a family dinner.
And send it.
And send it to us. We need to get you guys involved in the show.
Yeah, send it to 2bears1cave@gmail. That's the number 2 bears, the number 1 cave@gmail.com.
Yeah, and if you have anything that you really love, like an edit you really do, and you want to send it in, send it in 2 Bears 1 Cave, and we can watch it here and talk about it here. It's better than you just, any of your racist supercuts is what I meant to say. If you have any racist supercuts, send it here first. Send it here. Did you see what's his name posted the one thing of the horrible statements we were saying?
Yeah,
And he was like, this is a joke.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is a joke.
I'm surprised that he did that.
Yeah, I know. Body Shots World Tour. Tickets available at BertBertBert.com starting in September in San Francisco, ending in Cleveland, where I'm shooting my special.
Great. I'm at the Take It Down tour. It's TomSegura.com.
You're adding dates like fucking crazy. Did you just add Winnipeg?
Winnipeg we added in where'd we add? We just added Kingston. We just added Charlotte. We just added
Jesus.
a couple other places. I don't know. It's all at TomSegura.com.
And we're thinking about doing a live Two Bears, One Cave somewhere.
Yeah, we will do that.
Yeah,
and
that'll
where's
be
the
fun.
what day do you shoot? What date do you shoot in November? Do you know?
November 23rd.
You're 1 week to the day after me.
For real?
I think so. Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah. I shoot the 16th, 17th, something like that. So
Yeah, I'm shooting the 23rd. I think I might shoot are you shooting 2 shows or 4?
2.
I'm thinking about shooting 4.
Do it.
I know, but I think it comes out of my pocket.
Do it anyway.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you too. Your dick tastes good.
Your dick tastes better.
Bert and Tom, Tom and Bert. One goes topless while the other wears a shirt. Tom tells stories and Bert's the machine. There's not a chance in hell that they'll keep it clean. Here's what we call 2 Bears, 1 Cave. No scripts, a bit of booze, amateur partology. Dirty jokes, raunchy humor, no apologies. Here's what we call 2 Bears, 1 Cave.